Hey everyone, Sam and Chris from Wyvern Kodiak here. Before we get started, like and subscribe, check out some of the other videos and content that we have on our channels. Thanks a lot. Hey everyone, Sam at Wyvern Kodiak. I'm here checking out something really special. This is the Tempest Knives Mach 71 prototype. Now this was generously loaned to us by our friend Fred the Lug. And Fred, thank you so much as always for everything that you loan us. We really appreciate it. And thank you to Casey Spearon of Tempest Knives for letting some of these out of his grip and making their way around. So this is really, really cool. And I'm really excited to check this out because there's not a lot of these in the wild. If any other ones, I'm not quite sure. So let's do a walk around real quick. So this is titanium. Beautiful milling on the top here, smooth titanium here. Of course, you have that fantastic spoke on the pivot that Casey is known for doing, and Tempest Knives. You've got a titanium back spacer, milled titanium pocket clip with more of that awesome milling on it, and lots of bounce and spring. It is a frame lock. It appears that all of the hardware on this is T8. You have really cool blade hole and miles, oh my goodness, miles and miles of jimping. And you know, I love me some jimping. And on top of that is reversible pocket clip. So lefty friendly, always appreciate that. So let's check this out. Open it up. Oh, it's such good action on this thing. Absolutely outstanding. This is a really nice blade shape on it. So I would say this is stonewash. I would say, yeah, it's not a PVD or anything. This would be a stonewash blade on here. And just absolutely gorgeous, like sheep's foot type of blade on this. Outstanding. Really, really nice. So let's do some specs real quick. Now I don't have a spec sheet because, well, this is a prototype and they don't really exist. So we're going to do it right here, right now. So let's do the ruler here, and we've got about 7 3/4 on the overall length. You've got 3 7/8 or so on the blade, almost 3 1/2. And then let's get a weight on this thing. So it's not heavy. For a full-size knife, this got a nice amount of weight to it, but not super heavy. 3.8 ounces, so not bad at all. Really, really nice. Awesome. Let's do a size comparison real quick. So I try to use knives that people are familiar with. We're going to go with a Demko 80-20.5, and we're going to do a Demko Shark Cub. And as you can see, the Tempest Mach 71 is bigger than both of these. And then we're going to do a Benchmade bug out. And for the sake of comparisons, we're going to do a Tempest Knives Tornado, which, by the way, there are still some available. I know there's a few, no, just the DLC ones I think are sold out, but there's still 4 variants left on Tempest's website. And then you have the dark mode on Blade Binge, and then you have the 80s camo carbon on traditional pocket knives. So if you're still looking for a Tornado, they're still available. But going back to the Mach 71, it is bigger than both the bug out and the Tornado. So if you were interested in the Tornado, but it seemed a little small for you. Well, you've got Mach 71 coming, and that is going to be a full-size knife, and it's really, really nice. So let's do some ergos here. So ergos in hand, I've got double XL hands, 4-finger grip, absolutely plenty of room. Big old finger choil right here, can choke way up on this blade, get plenty of power behind this blade for some power cuts, or if I wanted to pinch grip or something like that, I can get some detail cuts and things like that. So really, really good ergonomics on this thing. Absolutely no hot spots, very comfortable. It is really, really, really nice. And Casey always does an excellent job with these things. These are things that I know he pays attention to. We spoke about it recently on our live about his design process and things like that. So I absolutely know that he is caring about the ergos and things like that, and he pays real close attention to it. So really nice job on this. So let's do a check on action here. And this is on bearings. It's got good action. Deployment is really nice. Front flipper, very easy to deploy, and the fact that it has jimping over the top makes that just outstanding. It rolls right naturally with your finger. It's not very hard to get that. I can even slow roll over the top. So front flipper, reverse flick from the hole, and see if I can get my fat thumbs in here. Whoop. There we go. You can thumb flick this thing too. So, I mean, you've got multiple modes of actuation here, and if you're looking for a full-size knife, it's really incredible. Beautiful hollow grind on this blade, by the way, and oh my God, talk about thin behind the edge. This is insanely thin behind the edge. I mean, scary, scary thin. This is the sliciest hollow grind I might have ever touched. This thing is crazy. So if you're looking for a super slicey blade, this one right here, holy cow, it is incredible. So I spoke to Casey earlier and asked him, you know, what his plans were on this, and the prototype comes in D2. You can see that right here. Kubi does these OEMs, and that's their standard, right? When they do an OEM, they do it in D2. They're not trying to make just a couple of blades in really expensive steel. They typically go with some budget steel. D2 is pretty reliable. You can sharpen it up real good. So therefore, they go with D2 for their prototypes. But Casey did tell me that when these come out, these will be coming out in S90V. So that is the production steel for this, will be an S90V. He did also tell me that these are coming in probably late spring is his goal, early summer with some delays maybe. We don't know yet. He doesn't have a pinned down date, but he did just recently place the order for production. So these are going into production right now, and hopefully we will see them in a few months by summertime. I'm really excited to get one of these. Personally, I already know I want one of these. So he did tell me also that they are going to be coming in 4 finishes, but would not tell me any more details. So I don't know what they're going to be. This might be one of them, might not. I don't know. Knowing Casey, I'd guess that there's going to be a blue one there because, well, it's Casey and he likes blue, but I don't know for sure. So I can just tell you that he did tell me 4 variants will be coming, and it should be late spring, early summer is when we see them. So I'm excited. This knife is absolutely fun. Really great ergos, great actuation on it. And now I think we need to do pocket clip check. So we're going to get out some test pants. For those of you new to my channel, this is a medium thickness pair of jeans. I'm going to put the knife in the pocket, check how easy it is to get this into the pocket, how well the retention is, how easy it is to get out of the pocket, and what the likelihood is of any long-term damage to the pocket's seams and edges, and if the pocket clip will fray or destroy them over time. So it went in really nice. This is practically deep carry. I mean, it's not even a quarter of an inch sticking out, so I'd call that pretty deep carry on there. The retention feels good. You can see it's moving the jeans, but the knife is staying put. Pulling it out, no problem whatsoever. And if you look here, you can see that that has a really nice elongated ramp, plenty of room for the fabric underneath, and the lock bar relief cut is on the inside of the lock bar, not on the outside, so it makes it nice, easy, and smooth to get over. A+, outstanding pocket clip on this knife. Incredible. Casey is hitting home runs everywhere on this one. So overall, I'm having a real struggle to find anything that I would sit there and say I would do different or I would change, because everything is super comfortable. Action is incredible. Everything is placed where it should. I really can't find anything that I don't like on this knife. So bottom line is, when this comes out, you're gonna want one, because this might be Tempest Knives' best knife ever. And you know, they've had some incredible knives. Thunderhead, the Microjet, the Tornado recently, which I absolutely love and carry quite often. So I will tell you that that is a big statement, but this might be Tempest Knives' best knife yet. So late spring, early summer, look for these to come out, because you're gonna want one. So I ask you, what do you guys think? Are you excited for this knife? And did you get a Tornado, or are you really kind of holding out for a bigger knife? I know it was a little bit of a slow go for a little while, and I understand a smaller knife like that's not for everyone, but this is really going to be much more of a right fit for a lot of people. So are you excited for this knife as much as I'm as excited for this knife? Because I really am. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, check out some of the other stuff that we have, and follow us on Instagram at wyvernkodiak, and then join us Wednesday nights in live from the Dragon's Lair. That's a YouTube live, and we are on at 9 p.m. Eastern, and we'd love to have you. We talk knives, EDC, and whatever else seems to come up, so we'd love to see you there. Appreciate everybody's time. You have a great night. Take care.